Hey everybody, I wanted to tell you about something that's near and dear to my heart and should be and probably is to you as well. And that is the self-defense issue that seems to be always under attack. The Second Amendment, this thing that our founding fathers wrote on the document called the Bill of Rights, it only enshrined a pre-existing inalienable right into the Constitution. And it said that the government cannot infringe on our right to keep and bear arms. And it's near and dear to me, and it probably is to you as well as if you're watching this. And it's a right that we do not get from government. Yet in most cases, government, whether it's the federal or state government, will try to put you in a cage for the rest of your life if you defend yourself from a criminal who's looking to do you harm. Especially in anti-gun states like California, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and the list goes on and on. And that's why I believe everyone, even those who don't carry a firearm, everyone should consider becoming a member of the Attorneys on Retainer program. Guys and gals, you all asked for it, and they delivered. A lot of people have been hesitant to join AOR, and I get the comments and the messages all the time, because they don't have, or they didn't have, coverage for red flags or civil liability. And I'm here to announce a huge update to the Attorneys on Retainer program. AOR is backed by Attorneys for Freedom, and they are now the only law firm in the country to specialize in self-defense cases. That is all they do now, is self-defense cases. They can operate in every state. And Connecticut, you all are back in play. You're covered by the Attorneys on Retainer program should you decide to join. The criteria for coverage remains the same. There's only three things. The first is you're charged or you're reasonably concerned about being charged with a crime, whether it's a felony or a misdemeanor. You can reasonably and in good faith assert that you acted in self-defense or in defense of others is number two. And number three, the charges arise out of conduct that occurred entirely after you became a member of Attorneys on Retainer. And here are some of the new benefits that have been added to the AOR program. They now have memberships for business entities, which is huge, which means you can offer AOR coverage to your employees. Commercial liability coverage. An affiliate program, which means every single member of Attorneys on Retainer is now an affiliate and can earn passive income by signing up people of their friends and their families to AOR. It's an easy way to make some easy money. Now, you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but the option is there. Civil liability coverage. This is a big one. They're offering $100,000 of civil liability coverage simply for being a member of Attorneys on Retainer. They have red flag coverage as well as emergency order coverages. We all know that red flag laws are the single biggest risk to the Second Amendment and the Constitution. They go around all due process. They go around all of our rights, and you don't get your right to an attorney on it, which means if you don't have your own attorney, you could be paying big time out of your own pocket. Well, Attorneys on Retainer now covers red flag issues, assuming you become a member. They have expungement and record sealing coverage as well if you want to have things taken off your record. Online self-defense education and training is now available as well, and Attorneys for Freedom only represents clients in self-defense cases. And there's more. Now, nothing, absolutely nothing has changed from the previous version of the AOR program, including all information is attorney-client privilege. You get self-defense representation, civil representation, bail bonds, scene cleanup, psychological counseling, firearm replacement, victim advocacy, expert witnesses and investigators, 24/7, 365 emergency hotline, the same list of non-exclusions, which I'll show you in a second, and no recoupment clause. That means if, for whatever reason, the judge rules against you and you're found guilty, you don't have to pay them a red cent back. All the money that they used, all the money that they spent to cover you through all the way through your trial is just because you are a member. You don't pay them anything. There's no recoupment clause. Now, as a reminder, AOR will cover members if they're charged with a criminal act. If you used an illegal weapon or firearm. There's no such thing as an illegal weapon or firearm. It's just government agencies which try to make things illegal for citizens. The incident occurred in a gun-free zone. They don't care. They'll cover you. If you are a prohibited possessor, you still have the right to self-defense, and AOR will cover you. If you were impaired by any alcohol or drug use and you have to defend yourself, you're covered. If the incident is deemed to be a domestic dispute, guess what? You're covered, where some programs will drop you. If you fail to possess an invalid concealed carry weapons permit, the government permission slip, doesn't matter. If the incident involved a negligent or an accidental discharge of your firearm, it doesn't matter. If you are not charged with a crime, they will represent you in court as a victim and deal with the press if the bad guy is charged. Those are huge, guys and gals. Absolutely huge, because those places I just mentioned, those scenarios that you're covered as an AOR member, most of the companies or groups that you see out there, if you ask them about that, they will not cover you in those scenarios. Gun-free zone, not going to cover you. A government determined to be illegal weapon, they're not going to cover you. AOR will. Why? Because these guys and gals truly believe that every American has the right to defend themselves, and they will fight for you in court. It's huge. Plus, if you join now, or if you upgrade, if you're already a member, before the end of this year, before December 31st of 2025, your pricing will be locked in until 2030, guys and gals. That's huge. That is a huge, huge benefit right there to take advantage of. Why is it big? Because adding all of these additional benefits costs money, and the prices will be going up. So if you're already a member, you should already have an email with a code to upgrade and unlock the new expanded benefits at no cost. Now, that when you upgrade, I did it myself because I'm a paying member out of my own pocket. When you go through the process, it takes about 4 minutes to upgrade. It'll ask you for your credit card, but it's not going to charge you. It says it's going to charge you $1, but AOR doesn't charge you that. It's just to verify your account. That's all it is. Be sure to upgrade, guys and gals, like I said, before December 31st, 2025, and lock in that price, because it is going to go up. The good news is I can help you save money. I can save you $50 off of your individual program, your sign-up fee, and $25 off your family sign-up fee if you use the code below and use my code GNG when you are doing that process. That's 50% off your sign-up fee as an individual. That's huge. Now, Andy and Mark over at Attorneys for Freedom, they did a very detailed video explaining these new benefits. If you want more information, I strongly suggest you go check out their video. I'll link that down below. But a huge, huge update here to Attorneys on Retainer, and it is by far the best program, in my personal opinion, by far the best program in the country. And now they have addressed the issues that they admitted were lacking for coverage, and now they have that coverage. Red flag coverage is huge. Civil liability is absolutely huge, and so much more. Check them out, guys and gals. Again, link is down below. I am very proud to be a member of AOR. I'm very proud to know these folks on a very personal basis, and I truly, truly believe from the bottom of my heart that they really, really want to make sure that everyone who defends themselves and is doing it righteously gets the best representation they can possibly get in court. And I know what they're doing behind the scenes to bring in more attorneys and to work with only the best attorneys. And it's going to be really, really fun to watch as this program continues to evolve. Lock in your pricing. Link is down below. Save on your sign-up fees. And good on AOR for updating and listening to the people in the Second Amendment community who wanted a little more from their program. Appreciate y'all. Also, if you like this layout, this is my studio. This is actually my cigar lounge, but this is the studio where I record my episodes for We the Free. So if you like this setup and a more relaxed presentation, you might want to check it out over there. But have a great, great day, y'all. From the bottom of my heart, God bless America, and God bless y'all. Hope you're safe, and see you on the next one. Take care.